Still good morning. Good morning to everyone here. And thank you very much for coming. Sorry for the delay. We're also waiting for you as well. So it's a shared apology. I think it goes both ways. But one more time, thank you very much. And today is a very big day for all of us. We are, especially for pressmen, we are very excited to be here because we are very important in the value chain of communicating the very good things that's going to happen here today with regards to our brother Stonebwoy. And I'm very sure with all the invitations you've seen, it's about the partnership association, the signing of Stonebwoy to Universal Music, or let me say Def Jam, the subsidiary Def Jam Records. And today we're here to hear the official announcement. So one more time, thank you very, very much. And it is our duty as media people to communicate to the rest of the world exactly what we're about to witness here today. Not changing information in any way, and let's all be positive minded. My name is Jay Foley. I'll be your MC today. But before I even go ahead to talk more, let me introduce the panel that is here this morning, ladies and gentlemen, before I bring in the man himself. Well, to my immediate left, with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Martin Addo. He's a member of Stonebwoy's team as well, Beam Nation. Seated next to Martin is Lerato Masepe. Now, Lerato is also from Def Jam Africa, and she's a rep here today as well. Thank you very much. Please, you can do a bit better than that. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And also, 0207 Def Jam is a subsidiary branch of Def Jam as well in the UK, and today the CEO or co-founder and president is here with us, Alec Barting. Alec, thank you very much for joining us. And also Universal Music Group Africa representative, whose office is here in Ghana as well. She's here, Khadija El Alawa. Thank you, Khadija, for coming with us. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, please, can I ask you all to be outstanding? And with a round of applause, let's welcome the man of the moment, our brother, Stonebwoy. DJ, can we have some Stonebwoy music, please? And please, let's put our hands together for Stonebwoy. It's a big deal. Thank you very much as he walks up here with us. Please, we can do better. A round of applause for Stonebwoy. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're not wasting much time. Please, you can all take your seats now. A big surprise, as Stonebwoy wasn't expecting to see Alec here, so we did surprise him. Thank you very much, Stonebwoy. Now, 2 days ago, yes, we can now take our seats, please. 2 days ago, a brand new single was released as well, Therapy, which currently is at number 4 on Apple Chart Music. And please, let's put a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause to Stonebwoy as well. Number 4 on that trending list. And today, because we are special people here this morning, we'll be given a chance to witness and view the video exclusive to you. And please, when it gets to that point, I'll just plead with all of you that the video isn't out yet. So maybe we might hold on with our cameras, watch the video, enjoy it. We can talk about it, and then when it comes out officially, yes, we can also promote it and talk about it a bit more. But one more time, let me say welcome to our panel and welcome to every single person in here. Without wasting much time, again, let me please call on Lerato Masepe to please tell us a bit more about the reason we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Lerato. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Oh, should be fine? Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And
sorry to cut you. I think they want you here to talk.
Oh, wait.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, feel like I'm giving a presidential speech. But it's befitting, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, as mentioned, my name is Lerato Masepe from Def Jam Africa. I'm the senior PR in comms. We're here, and again, thanks for the very warm welcome. As Def Jam Africa, and as you can see, Alexia or 207, we'd like to give a very warm welcome to the much talented Stonebwoy to our family. I mean, who wouldn't want to sign such talent, such a huge magnitude of talent, you know? So with this global deal, we are hoping to give him much exposure, not only in Africa, in US, in the UK, in Germany, and I know that you guys are going to support him as your own, and yeah, we welcome him warmly to our family.
Thank you very much. All the way from a shy man, it's a big dream, and now we're not talking towns anymore, we're talking continents. We're talking the whole globe, so it's a very big deal for Stonebwoy, so we are all excited about it. We can't wait for all the prospects that will come from this. Now, I wouldn't be doing the talking. Let me call on Khadija at this point in time to please also share a few words with regards to this association and partnership with Stonebwoy.
Thank you all for making it today. It's an exciting moment for me especially, being Ghanaian, consuming Stonebwoy's music from the time that he started, having joined Universal Music Africa, and being the one to have the opportunity to do this with Stonebwoy. I'm very excited to see what we can do, because for Universal Music Africa, it's about bringing together our resources with all the subsidiary labels to be able to expose more Ghanaian African music to the world. So, welcome Stonebwoy, we're grateful.
Welcome Stonebwoy, we're grateful. Thank you very much. And I'd like to also pass on the microphone to Alec. Alec has a few words to share with us, ladies and gentlemen. Please, round of applause for Alec.
Hey. Hello everyone. Yeah, so I'm all the way from London. So Honor, as a Ghanaian as well, based in London, it's very exciting for us to be working with someone who's a very important brand in Ghana. You know, when you land in Ghana, one of the first huge pictures I saw was this guy looking back at me on a poster, which is amazing. But he's also not just an ambassador, but a great musician. I was lucky enough to spend some time with him in the studio and to hear some of the music forthcoming, which is very exciting. And obviously there have been amazing bodies of work that he's put out and songs that have played a big part in a lot of Ghanaian people's life, and it's now our job to help it play a part in many other people's lives around the world and in the UK, etc. So yeah, it's a really proud moment for us to be involved and to be connected, and to the team as well. He's got a brilliant team around him of, you know, first and foremost, we have this conversation a lot, you know, we're all blessed and privileged to be working in music and have passion, but, you know, meeting these people, he's surrounded by really good human beings, good people who actually have, he's had good intentions for his career and him as a person, you know. So that's always, you know, something that's very important to me as well, to work with people who have good intentions for their talent. So to be involved with Stonebwoy is very exciting, and to work with the team in South Africa, the team in Ghana is exciting for us to come together around something as well. You know, he's got some brilliant people around him now, so yeah man, just looking forward to some great moments. So yeah, thank you for choosing us.
And I just picked up yeah man. Thank you very much. Great to see you here as well. Big surprise with Stonebwoy. And let me now call on Martin as well. Martin has a few words for us with regards to Stonebwoy's team. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Everyone's looking amazing. First of all, thank you all for taking the time to come out here to see, witness this amazing thing that's about to happen. So my name is Marty. I'm a part of the Stonebwoy management team. We work under a company, KVO Talent. And we work with Stonebwoy on literally the projects and everything coming out. We're very excited to show the world the amazing stuff that Stone is doing. He's locked himself away for a long time, as everybody knows. Of course, everybody has just heard the latest song that came out 2 days ago, I think it was. You know, we're very excited to release that song, and he has way more stuff in the lockdown, so we're extremely excited. A lot of big features on this album. A lot of massive producers on this album. This is a global album, it's not just a local album. This is something that's going to shake the whole world, not just the Ghanaian world, but the whole world most importantly. And so we're very, very excited here today to witness the greatness that's about to happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think it's been about 15 years ago, if I can recall, since or when I got to know Stonebwoy. It's been a long journey, and look at 15 years today, we are all gathered here as media people to celebrate this occasion. So one more time, please put your hands together for Stonebwoy. And I will definitely pass the microphone around for all of us to share a few words as well on how you actually met Stonebwoy and where you heard his music first from and everything else. But at this point in time, let's give the man himself enough applause one more time as we welcome Stonebwoy. Let's get a few words with regards to this. Stonebwoy, please, the microphone is yours. We'd love to hear from you. I'm very sure when that letter came and says you're assigned, that was a big deal for you. So we want to hear about that. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to everybody here right now. I see you, Abdul. I see you, my good friend. Big respect. And honestly, personally, I'm a man of a few words, but filled with action. And I think you guys can attest to that one. Because they say talk is cheap, you know. And we've come a long way. We've come a long way. And coming from the ghettos of Ashaiman, you know, battling my way through from Kasahari, you know, battling, you know, medical situations, you know, coming all this way, making music for people, singing my story, people connecting with me. Up until this point, I owe it all to God Almighty because He is the one who charters everybody's path and sets the purpose for them to go through. So this is my journey and I'm going through. And this juncture, we're only at the beginning of a new level. So for every beginning, there is a need to actually push hard, input a lot of resources from different angles to get to the next level because there's a wish for all of us to reach higher. Fortunately for me, I'm in my line of career, my achievements cannot be credited to me. You know, because we do this for the people. We make the people happy. Most importantly, the credit goes to Ghana, the credit goes to the culture, the credit goes to, you know, the genre of music even. But you as the person, you're just a vessel. So that is how I've always seen myself, as a vessel to carry the musical prowess, to input words of, you know, wisdom, words that will guide all of us and all of that, party, love, everything else. So, John, we're going to go to the next levels. Trust you me, there's nothing we can do about it, but we all just have to support so that the door opens and opens for more and more and more of us. It can never be done by one person, but it can be started by one person. So I'm only continuing to do my own. And big respect to everybody seated over here. They had hardly introduced themselves, but these people shake and move a lot of things in the world. You know, especially that guy. So I'm grateful to have him sit over here with me. He flew in. This has been, I'm glad that you guys are seeing this face for the first time. So this tells you that for all the progresses you've seen Stonebwoy chalked, they are invincible faces. It's not even those you know, and I extend a lot of respect to all of you in this house. I've known a lot of people for more than 10 years in this place. But I beg you guys not to give up on us as an industry because we have great potentials. And if deals like this go through for us, which can never be gotten on a silver platter or overnight because you're handsome or you're beautiful, I beg that we as Ghanaians drop our ancient character of and so what? And hold it with the new character of yes, this is ours. It's not just because it's a Stonebwoy, so you are hurt so much so that you don't want to add a voice. That's not the way around, and for me, I'm really concerned about that part because we have seen our fellow able Nigerians having been able to play their part as a fan base, as a people, to make sure that they push their owns to the heights. I'm not speaking competition right now, I'm speaking collaboration and individual realization of elevating ourselves. So let's take a clue and celebrate the positive things that we have all been doing, other than wanting to feed off of just the things that, doesn't really necessarily bring any results. I know I'm not supposed to be talking too much, but I have to lay my heart out because the able media is here, and I know you guys are going to take it far. I also have in the house the founder of Afrochella, right there, seated over there humbly. Shout outs to Abdul. Please a round of applause for Abdul. And this tells you that Ghanaians also can, we can also continue to contribute our quota of excellence to the culture so that African music continues to grow and go. In the next 60 years, none of us is going to be here, we will be old school. But what would we have left for the generation to pick up on to say yes, for them to continue to pay respect and homage to us? This is the beginning of it. So Stonebwoy, signing, you can see all them one there over there. All the logos you see on the screen, these are all people who have left their jobs behind, to do the Ghana job this time. So let's support them, let's pray for them, pray for me too, so that my talent can widen, so that if I wake up tomorrow, I'm singing like Michael Jackson in school, So thank you. This is a very, very big deal, and one thing I've been saying to myself is that I know somebody would ask, how come? What happened? We've been working on this deal from 2017. So it took us 5 years to get here finally. And so it was a big deal for us all to support, so that we can also push and take it to the world. I'm really grateful for your presence. If there's anything I've not said, you guys are here enough to ask the questions, and I'll make sure I answer what I can, or I leave it to my able squad over here. Thanks to Lorato, all the way from South Africa, is on lock. Ghana in the building, UK in the building. The American teams are also in tune and all of that. So thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Stonebwoy. Even though we still have a lot of questions, and I'm very sure you do have questions as well. But let me just take that honors and start off with this one. And I want to throw my first question to Lorato to just give us a little bit of more insights with regards to what this partnership entails. We do hear all the time about partnerships and sign-ons, and just so we have a brief idea of the extent of engagement with Stonebwoy.
Okay, so this deal is huge, as Stonebwoy said. It's not your artist deal or a license deal. If you see that there's such partnerships within Def Jam US 0207, there's a label in Germany which is taking care of his business. So when we are saying that this is a global deal, we mean that we have covered all four corners of the world so that we are able to exploit his talent. It's not that today it's number 4 in the Ghanaian Apple charts. Tomorrow it's going to be number 1 in the UK charts or in the German charts. So that's where we're taking his music, that's where we're taking his talent. It's not only going to end in Africa, as Def Jam Africa or 0207. It's a freaking global deal.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me just pass the microphone on to Alec as well. Alec, now you represent 0207 Def Jam, and that's the subsidiary in the UK. What kind of support are we looking at, with regards to everything that Stonebwoy is about to be involved in from your end?
When it comes to London, I can tell him when to get some nice food. That's the main thing. And also, it's just communication, really, and being able to get in rooms and bounce ideas, music-wise, and just be on the other end of the phone. If there are ideas, if we're, I mentioned earlier, we're in the studio to listen to new music, which is amazing, by the way. I'm really looking forward to everyone getting to hear some of the good music. A lot of effort has gone in the melodies, the song structure. There's a real growth and a real different approach I've seen in kind of, the journey he's taken as an artist. This feels like a real, creatively ambitious record in a great way. yeah, I think, you know, we're the music business, but music is the word that comes before business.
Mm-hmm.
So for me personally, it's about helping Stone be the best version of himself as an artist. And it always starts just with conversation and just, you know, facing some of the creative challenges. How do we make this song better? Is there a better, can we add a production? Can we, you know, look at different features? I don't know, just making sure that that's the spine of things, because, you know, we do our jobs and we work hard, but music does the most work when it comes to an artist. So that's the one thing we really want to bring. And of course, you know, just in the UK, hopefully our network and some of the people around us, you know, people who aren't aware of the talent, it's our job to help them know it exists. And then it's the music's job to keep them and to help them stay. You know, so, you know, also we're there to give advice and a reality of the market, because breaking internationally is hard. It's not easy. So, you know, we're also there to say this is a good way to go, this isn't the best way to go, and to give a reality as well. You know, some things are going to take a longer time, some things might not happen straight away. And what we want to take pride in doing is explaining why as well. And so giving the detail of the challenges as well, and bringing our experience to how we communicate. Because we've all got dreams of where we want to go, but you know, I think also having people around you that are realistic about things is really important, and that's one thing that I hope we can bring. And yeah, like I said, when it comes to London, I know we can get good food.
Thank you very much. Let me speak to you real quickly, Khadija. So, what is day 1 and day 365 going to look like? You know, what's the plan like? You are also going to be engaged in Stonebwoy because your office is in Accra.
It makes the dream work. Yeah, so it's just a lot of work. Apart from putting together all the labels across the continent and across different continents, is also putting together different resources locally, influencers, all the different marketing tools that are available for us to use, looking at live events, looking at how we engage with the fans, looking at how we continue to engage with media, because this is the second press event that we've had, and we want to continue to do that, to be able to give the right information, concise information to the media and to the world. So it's really work from today till bones are rotten.
I like that. Thank you very much. Now, this also means a lot of changes and a lot of new ideas breathing into the team. And I'm very sure I want to throw that question to you, Martin. What is it going to be like in the team henceforth, you know, with Stonebwoy?
I'll say already it's just been nothing but work, if I'm being honest. You know, the team works relentlessly. You know, a big shout out to Kay, he's not here. Some of you may know him as Shiru. You know, he's really like a ground shaker with the team, you know, orchestrating a lot of the moves that we have. And then, you know, myself, I work with, you know, the creative side of things, you know, speaking to Alex's team on the daily and everything like that. So, you know, everything has amplified for us. You know, we have Chief on the ground here in Ghana as well, you know, he does an amazing job. So every single person in the team, now is the time for us to come together and, you know, take it to a higher level, because I do believe that already, Alex mentioned something that when you land in Ghana, Stonebwoy is the first person that you see on the billboard. But we're taking it to heights that is even way larger than that. Heights that, you know, as a Ghanaian artist, we haven't yet experienced for our country. You know, and Stonebwoy is really the person, I believe, and I'm not just being biased, but I really do believe that he's holding the mantle of Ghana and taking it to the world. And it's really not just about himself. And I think this is the reason why is, you know, as a team, it helps us even more, because Stone is not coming into this thinking about, you know, finances. He's not thinking about, who can give me the most money? He's not even thinking about how can I get the most streams. He's thinking about how can I make the biggest impact within this music industry in Ghana and really put Ghana on the map. Stone mentioned earlier something about the Nigerians, and he said it's not competition, which is not. You know, we see so many of the Nigerian people holding the mantle of African music. You know, just the other day, Burna Boy did a crazy performance at Madison Square Garden, and we believe that, you know, Stone is going to be the person also to hold that mantle for Ghana. You know, for the O2 last month on his birthday, by the grace of God, Stone actually performed at the O2 on his birthday for Davido. He came out, you know, the crowd went crazy, they sang happy birthday to him, you know. That's just the start of something great. We really do believe as a team, day and night, you know, just now, even now as we're speaking, like my phone is going off with, you know, Alex team actually in London. They're messaging me right now, you know, asking about this, asking that. So, you know, everybody is working day and night, you know, day and night. I just came on a flight. Alec, you know, he had to cancel some meetings to be here. You know, the Khadija, the Retta, the Mullah, every single person that you see, you know, that is a part of this new change, you know, we're really, really, you know, sacrificing over this, and we believe that it's going to make a difference.
Wow. Thank you, well spoken. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you the chance as well to ask your questions. Please feel free to ask them, and let's find out all there is, and let's please focus our questions to today's conversation. I'll be very glad. And in addition to that, later on we'll play the video for everyone, and we'll just ask that, just out of respect for the fact that the video isn't out officially, but we want you to see it firsthand, we will not video that session. So please, anyone with questions, please feel free, just put up your hand, and the team will bring the microphone to you, then you can ask your questions as well. We want to try and make it as quick and simple as possible. Any questions, or have I asked all the questions? Okay, I see Mr. George Quay over there. A question from Mr. George Quay from Image Bureau. Thank you very much.
Hi, good morning. This is actually not a question, it's just to congratulate Stonebwoy, my brother. It's been a long time coming, as he said, started working on this far back as 2017. And look, if you know Stonebwoy, you know how much he puts into his craft, his work ethic and everything. I think this is going to be mutually beneficial to all the brands that are involved. Most especially, Ghana is going to be the biggest beneficiary. He did mention that the media is well represented here, and he also did add that we should not lose hope in them. As president of the Arts and Tourism Writers Association of Ghana, I see a lot of my members here right now, and I'd like to encourage each and every one of us to continue to have faith in our art and our talents. Because if the world speaks about Kofi Annan, if the world speaks about Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and the rest of the people that are actually going to bring the eyes of the world onto Ghana, the people that are going to make the rest of the world want to be in Ghana, with Ghana, by Ghana, and invest in Ghana, are the people, the creatives. And Stonebwoy is definitely one of those that are needing this. So I'd like to encourage each and every one of us to support them, continue to push them, fly high the flag of Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's not be surprised if we see Mr. George Quay standing for president in some few years to come. I'd like to put the presence of a few of our friends in the media here as well. I see Doreen Avio, thank you very much. I see Nashakot, thank you very much. Mr. Beku Santana waves to you as well. Shouts to DJ Juicy, I saw you here as well. And please, any more questions we have in the house? Any more questions? Okay, yes.
Good morning. My name is Jaburo. First of all, I want to say congratulations. I think in 2016 I produced a show in Wa for a radio show, and I called you and you spoke to the kids on my show, and I want to say thank you for that. It's been a while. My question is, I haven't heard, based on timelines, you're signing with Jeff Jam. What are the timelines? Is it going to be a yearly contract, a 3-year contract, and that? Thank you.
So with Stonebwoy, looking at the fact that we have multiple labels signed to him, right? We have, I hope that the terms were infinite, because of his work ethic, as well as his talent. But right now we're looking at doing 3 albums with an option of an extension. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, so that's the timeline. In regards to the album as well, both me and Kay was even speaking about, the whole team will be speaking about, we don't want to rush this album. Most importantly, we understand the market of Ghana. How can I say this? The music is, in Ghana, we're used to fast-paced music, releasing quite frequently. You want the artists to release frequently, but at the moment, we're taking our time with the album. We're hoping to, release, hopefully by the end of the year, but we're not promising anything at all, because, if the president says he's not ready, then he's not ready, So, we really want to take our time to produce the best amount of work, but yeah, the deal with Universal, Def Jam, even if it's a short deal, just as Loretta said, or even if it's a long deal, these people are now our family. So, we're looking to work with the whole company to make this worthwhile for all of the fans and most importantly for the music industry in Ghana.
Thank you very much. Do we have any more questions? Jibril has another. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to follow up on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Based on the album,
Yeah, no, please, yeah.
You talked about 3 albums.
Yes.
Does that mean that number 5, which is the current one that is being promoted by Stonebwoy, is that going to be the first album you're going to work with him?
Yes.
Yes, that's the first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the album is not
It's not out.
The fifth
Yeah.
album. Okay, sorry. I get that.
There's no title yet.
Hello, my name is Jim Backman from the graphic showbiz. I just want to congratulate Stonebwoy. I'm so proud of you. You never stop. You never stop. So I think it's just going to be greater things to happen to you. So go ahead and make all of us proud. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Pep, you have a question for us? Pep Jr., please. I insist.
Hi, good morning, everyone. It's not one question, but I want to congratulate Stone. I've known Stone for quite a long time. He was my mate in the university, so I'm so proud of him coming in here. When I heard Chokoto selling them to what they did to Stormzy, I know that the next time we here, Stone is going to bring more than 25 hours. So,
Thank you very much. Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Abdul. I am one of the founders of the Coachella Festival. And I want to congratulate Stonebwoy and Universal for an opportunity to sign such an amazing talent as Stonebwoy. I met Stonebwoy for the first time in 2015 and we were in an apartment and he just started singing. And I'm like, this guy is going to take Ghana to different heights. And he's been answering our calls since 2017 to come on our stage. He's been on our stage twice. He's going to be there again soon. And I want to just say thank you and congratulations to you for all the hard work that you do.
Thank you, Abdul. We still have some more questions. Okay.
Okay, good morning. My name is Roland. Congratulations to Wanga. This is a partnership that, as an industry, we would wish that we would have me just like brothers in other countries, like in African countries. What is that one thing that attracted the brand Stonebwoy to this partnership that other musicians like yourself can also learn and do to attract this to our industry?
I'm obviously here representing Def Jam. I want to big up Sipo as well, who's the president of South Africa and looks after the whole of Africa for Def Jam, and Twingy as well. When the song first came out, the first person on the email was Twingy, who's like the president of Def Jam America. He was very instrumental in arranging the interviews and running the media, which was like, he woke us up in the night, like, yo man, which is amazing. And I think one thing about Twingy is a great music person. He's the president of Def Jam in America, so a huge cultural job. He's someone that's been responsible for, while he was the Sony in his previous job, he worked with WizKid, Thames, Doja Cat, some of the biggest artists in the world. One thing I like about him is, when we're talking, he always asks, is the music good? Is this person talented? And I think you can put Stonebwoy into this song where it's about to see the video. I have a playlist myself of songs that I like to wake up to in the morning just to improve my mood. And this song went straight in. You know, and I think that, like, you know, there's a lot of noise around the music industry and around social media and around all of the things that come with being an artist, but at the spine of it, you have to be good. You have to have music that touches you. You have to have music that can live past all of the noise, you know. And again, I'll refer back to the conversation that I had with Stone in the studio and talking to the music, talking about the music, and listening to the music, and listening to, you know, his approach and what the music means to him, etc. was important, because that just reminded me when we're working with someone whose music is the most important thing, you know. It always has to come back to that for me personally. Can you put the music on and it's good? It's amazing. So that's the main thing. And obviously, if you marry that with work ethic, charisma, style, if you marry that with all of those things, it helps, you know. But first and foremost, the music should always do more work than anything, in my humble opinion.
So when I joined Universal, we started looking at artists that we would sign with. And for me personally, it was important because I've been in the music industry for a while, but it was really about being able to tap into resources that was not naturally available to Ghanaian artists, and being able to push the Ghanaian music beyond the borders that we are used to. And consistently, I had to go back and I would say, I think we should do Stonebwoy. We should try and make Stonebwoy work, because of the consistency, because of the growth. And when you see growth really only comes from consistency. When a person is working hard and improving, and the change is real and it's positive. So one thing that I would say is consistency is the singular rule of life. When you're consistent in something, you do that.
I just wanted to add also, you know, I like how Khadija pointed consistency, and also when an artist takes themselves seriously and they know what they want, it's very easy for us to follow and enhance an artist's dream based on what they want. Sometimes you sign an artist and they're like, I want to be big. What does that look like? You know, but if you're Stonebwoy, you know, as him and Marty have been saying, that we are taking this to the next level. Best believe they know what the next level is. So we just here to enhance and make that next level a reality. So it's very easy for us to, as Lecture in Africa, we were tasked to find artists and find a footprint in Africa. And, you know, being proud to say that this is our first and hopefully only artist in Ghana. You know, so take this off seriously.
All right, thank you very much, and let me say a big shout out to Sammy Flex as well. I see my brother. Good morning. We have some more questions. Okay, one over there, I think. Honorable.
Well, congratulations, Latin King, as I officially could call him. For me, I'm more or less like a family member, so I need not to pass any compliment. However, for such a gathering like this, I feel it's very important for me to share one or two. Since 2017, that Stone has been consistent on the international stage. I think he needs our support, he needs our help. One thing that I will appeal to you at Universal Music is to have that African rhythm, the African element. In recent times, you say how, you know, melodies and rhythms like our highlight have been infused in your pop and dancehall music. That is how we can get our music to cross, you know, boundaries. We've seen you perform in, you know, several continents. Now, for people to follow our music, it's not just the lyrics, the beat, but that rhythm that is African authentic rhythm. So I'll appeal to you that as you are the trailblazer of, you know, Afro dancehall, continue to be the king, be the light, be the beam of hope, and let the whole world follow you to Africa. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, we take two more questions and we move on to the next. Yes, thank you.
Hi, my name is Desmond, Metro TV. So the announcement video, Def Jam Records and Universal Music tweeted that Afropop artist Stonebwoy. So I'm asking that Is there going to be a switch, or we're still going to have the core reggae dance of Stonebwoy? Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's a very good question, and understanding the question is part of answering it. So I want to understand again. Did you say that? Say you have a mic.
Yeah. So I'm asking that in the announcement video, tweet, it was Afropop artist Stonebwoy. Now even on the screen we're seeing Afropop on there. So I'm asking that with this video moving on, is there going to be a switch so much that we may not have the reggae dance?
No. There cannot be a switch, because if you switch, then the socket is not there. If you switch the switch, then where is Stonebwoy again? And it is the same Stonebwoy that these people or me and these brands have come together to work with or to work for Ghana and the rest of Africa. What that means is that it's improvement, it's extension, it's versatility. And when you see Stonebwoy, you see Afro dance, and when you see Stonebwoy, you see reggae already. So to send the public the news, I mean, we're adding Afropop, so maybe I'll have them edit it and add dancer reggae immediately. Then it doesn't, but that's for the jokes. But if you have read the press release, which you should also take a look at, because everything is intentional. So you see that I'm not changing anything. The new song, baby girl, I want to put me through distress. What about that? Come check me for the makeup. I'm in the potato pan. Yo, tell me what you're gonna do. Do you what? So I never really shifted. Thinking, I love it when you laugh to me. That should feel like therapy. So it's just the different Stonebwoys. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, because when I'm not, if I change, then I know more Ghanaian. Maybe I'll go and pour my skin there, I'll give different names, but I can't change. And I know that that's what it is. There's no change, it's just improvement. Because we want to get into we want to get to a larger audience, we have to be able to attract them to what they also know. Then they will come and get to experience what it is. Last weekend in Memphis, just on Sunday, we all saw the beauty of it. Like I humbly say that I have been an epitome of what can Stonebwoy not do, when it comes to music, and I only continue to represent. So let's see that Afro pop as popular Afro music.
Even with that question as well, very good question. I just wanted to say that what I don't want us to do as well with Stone, and I think the team will also agree with this, is that we don't want to box Stone. So what you guys and everybody, Ghana as a nation, what we have already, and the world, in fact, let me not even just say Ghana, what we have already experienced, the Stonebwoy who we've already experienced, is just a part of who he is. If tomorrow Stone says that he wants to go and do rock and roll, best believe he can do it. Do you understand? Because it's just like at one point when we were babies till now, we're the same person, but we, of course we've grown. From a child, I had a high top, now my hair is going. You understand? Stone before, he never had dreads when he was younger, but now he has dreadlocks, but he's still Stonebwoy. And so this is the way we need to look at Stonebwoy as an artist, that we don't want to just keep him as a reggae, dancehall, raga artist, from a shaman. No, if he moves to LA, if he moves to California, London, anywhere around the world, if the music changes, he's still Stonebwoy. And most importantly, as everybody is saying here today, we still need to support Stonebwoy and everything that he's doing, because truly, remember, for him, it's not about money, it's not about streams, it's about representing his nation, and most importantly, he allows music to lead him. So, yeah.
Thank you very much, really appreciate it. We'll take one more question. Okay,
thank you very much. My name is Kwame Dasi. I work with CBFM. With the therapy song that is out already, I realized that it was recorded or produced by Sweet People, Super Dubs, Easy Beats, Daramola, and these are producers who are from Ghana. Is it an indication that we're going to see more creatives contribute to your work, especially creatives from outside Ghana? And how and why should Ghanaian creatives be worried if that is going to happen? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. There's no need, I take it from the why should Ghanaian creatives be worried? Bro? Senior, sorry, you mean why should Ghanaian creatives be worried? Is it the artists or the producers?
Okay, so I cited producers at first.
Yes.
But I was asking, once you are a musician, you don't work with only producers. So I was asking if this indicates that you're going to engage more foreign creatives on your works. Why should Ghanaian creatives be worried about this?
Yeah, why should they be worried? I want to know, that's where I want to get, then I can answer the rest.
Okay, so.
What worry? Why
so, if we're going to have more people from outside produce or work with you because of your deal with UGM, then it means that the people that started with you right here from Ghana may not have the opportunity they had working with you from the beginning. You get it, right?
Now let me answer. Thank you very much. That's a good one anyway, but there's no worry at all. You know, I'm a Ghanaian and I respect your perspective. I think it's up to the time we manage to try and grow from these minor stresses. Let me tell you the most interesting thing about this. Gazi and I produced a song which has Angelique Kidjo on it, 100% produced by Gazi. So that's heights on its own. They will never be left out. There will never be a worry at all. There can never be a worry to even start with. When, you know, we open our tentacles. Producers who are close to me, Gazi, Street Beats, I'm being very specific. Gazi, Street Beats, I've always connected them with internationals. And they've always at least played a thing or two in projects for some other people that you will hear about. You know, so there's no worry at all. I just want to declare that there's no worry. And that me working with the likes of Super Dupes, working with the likes of, I've worked with a lot of international top producers, some Tremaine. It only shows that we have to grow. We have to be able to get to that level. If you want the world to listen to you, then you have to be working on the world stage. I think it's as simple as that. You want the world to listen to you and you're working on the local stage. It's impossible. It's not an insult. It's impossible. You want to go to New York, you are in Accra, you are in the embassy. I'm not going to New York now. So this is good for Ghana to have producers as this. The one who produced Super Dupes and Easy, are you kidding me? Easy produced the whole Coffee album, Grammy and all of that. Then Super Dupes, let me tell you a short story. When the team in the States contacted for studio session, he said he wasn't going to come, but because it was me, he felt like he's been watching this guy grow, because he's overdone it. He's multi-platinum, 15-time Grammy, whatnot. But he showed love. He came out to want to contribute to the growth of another African, child who was hustling. So it's a good thing for us. Now that he's worked with me, do you think if anybody reaches out as a Ghanaian, it will ring a bell? Oh yes, do you know Stonebwoy? I wrote to Stonebwoy. Okay, let me hear what you got to do. So that is how we have to take this. There's no fears, there's no switching, we're only growing. And inviting a lot more of these producers to work with us is very important so that we can actually get up to the global standard. If you listen to the sound, you can hear the difference. Yes, that's what I have to say. We have to thrive to work outside of our comfort zones. That's the only way we can grow to represent for Ghana and ourselves and be proud. So there's no worry at all.
Just to also add, I think it's a bit premature to worry based on one single. We haven't had the album. We don't know who produces the album. You haven't seen or heard the other tracks, nor seen who's producing them. you know. So based on this one track, I mean, Stonebwoy coming out with Therapy that is produced by a producer that's not Ghanaian, that doesn't mean that the ground is shaking or anyone is dying, you know. It's just that the sound has to be palatable to all the other regions where he signed it. So we saw him from the music that was produced by the Ghanaian producers. So it's only fair that we really cannot worry now without hearing the album.
Okay, thank you very much. A last question.
I think even more for a plea, and I think that as we look at this journey, one of the biggest players will be corporate Ghana and how they support this space. I mean, we saw Stone do the big concert last year, really man down. And basically, you see that it wasn't from within, and it stretches the talents. I mean, so I think from Intel Africa as partners for to this journey, the quest that corporate Ghana will find a way to play a role to support this art. That's how brands are engaging. That's how brands are building right now. I mean, I think you should have seen a lot of brands here support such a noble cause. But I think we cannot stop by asking more brands to get into this space. This is what is selling products right now. This is where products are now putting their USPs and getting their sales. So it's such a talent in doing any event. Brands will fight to be on it. And I'm sure if you follow, you look around the world, and you see how brands are fighting over talent. So I think it's time corporate Ghana steps up and support such creatives. These are iconic talents. These are few on the continent. They are rare breeds, and we should be fighting over them. And so I think the question is that as France, as Stonebwoy embarks on this journey, as he does his concerts, as he does his roadshows, please let corporate Ghana get ready to come into the project. Thank you.
Great. We can have some more questions, please. And okay.
Your Excellency. I just heard my brother submission. I'm Richard from Techno Mobile Limited. I'm here with my brand manager, Ernest. On behalf of the brand, we want to say congratulations to Stonebwoy, and we are proud of him for his immense contributions to the music industry and also to Techno. I can't help it because of what my brother just said, but to say that the brand is so proud of you, and this day today we are renewing our contract with you as our brand ambassador.
That's nice. Please, thank you very much. A few acknowledgements as well. I see Mr. Antoine Mensah in the house as well. I see Mr. Rumi Kwachi and CEO of Free Music also just arrived. Sadiq Abdullah, thank you very much for coming through. And it is possible, aka. Steve, I see you. Thank you very much, my brother. More questions in the house, please. Okay, yes, the mic is coming to you.
My name is Paul from Google. I have my colleagues, Bulga, Association, Daniel, I just want to commend Stonebwoy for this success job. I think it's a big deal. One day came to Ghana, Stonebwoy was I think the first major artist that came into our platform and was very supportive of our art. So going forward, still supportive. And we also continue supporting him. So just like I said, let us all lend our support to Stonebwoy and know the privilege this week. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The Boom Play team. Andy, we can't see you.
Because I'm sure. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm taller than someone. I'm the president height, so right. Stonebwoy, good. respect. Since I've been asked to say something, all I can say is that on behalf of all radio presenters, we see as equal, and this you give us great content, and we hope you continue to do so and more. Thank you.
I'm Rudy. Just two things. One is a comment, one is a question. The question first. Oh, okay, the comment first. My comment, and it goes to the German University. We've got great IP that has worked out pieces. And we hope that, please know that Stonebwoy is a treasure for us. So this is not a window dressing. Like, I'm drawing the line in the sand right now. We will come. If you don't see those tools that you have, we know it works. We want to see it vacuum to heights before when you came into the marketplace. It's not just this moment. And the question actually goes to Lorato. For me, what, in terms of KPIs, I'm sure you've done your numbers, you've done an analysis of the talent you see, is it what's the biggest goal? And for a wish list, what's your biggest goal for Stonebwoy on this journey?
Well, the biggest goal, I think I can start about I'll be straight. So the biggest goal that we see him is one, we want him to headline the biggest global concerts, to be a household name, and hold a Grammy, if not a couple, in his hand.
I think that when music works and people are connecting to the music, the sky's the limit. So I just think I wanna be in London. I wanna walk past the shop. I wanna go to a club. I want Stonebwoy music to be everywhere. I want it to be part of people's lives, you know. Because I think, especially in the world of streaming and in the world, the way in which people consume music, it can have a long tail. So, you know, if music is in most cultures, it's very happening. Music is very accessible. So if Stonebwoy's name is part of people's lives, there will be a long tail to music. So I just want the music to be as part of people's lives as possible, basically.
And just to say, outside of Universal, the good thing is as well that the management team are also working hard to support them, to support Universal where we can also. So nothing has been confirmed yet. Stone himself actually he doesn't even know yet, but you know the management team were actually working on a major deal in regards to Stonebwoy's agency. So agency meaning that it will be represented by one of the biggest agencies in the world for live shows around the world. So that's something that we are literally in talks with. So there's a lot of major things happening. I was speaking with Table. Yeah, I was speaking with Table from Universal again. We had a meeting last week in regards to the brands that we're looking to partner with Stonebwoy. So you know these are things that we haven't yet even informed Stonebwoy about. Yeah, but there's yeah. So exactly. So you know, again, Stone is really at the moment he's been working, and so we can't even come to him and let him know everything. But yeah,
you don't always tell the truth. Sometimes you lie. Anyway, even without UMG, I think Ghanaians are proud of me. You have to be proud of me. Clap for me. Thank you very much. You know, sometimes I'm very humble about things, but henceforth I might be a bit cocky. I will be a bit cocky because I speak this with emotion. Whereas, this is a guy with a broken knee who won his first BT Awards with a broken knee, BGMA with a broken knee. This is a guy from the streets of Ashaiman who took on reggae and dancehall music, not even singing in the popular tree rap, was doing all the hard lyrical ragga and still got attention to himself by the grace of God and the love. Is it now that we will fail? Or is it now that UNT will not work? They will say they will see. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being honest. Sadiq is a brother, he knows my energy. I'm sorry, but my energy indoors when we have to move is pure militancy. So I believe in God as well, Almighty, that let me state this now, hence, most of my production is going to be done with BTL. Like, let's just get the media to send the word across, as straightforward as it is. I've always had a great deal of respect for Mr. Abeku Santana. He made sure I remained on radio every weekend to tell the world my story and the talent that I have. So I've always been really good as a godfather. One thing I want to add is that I had the questions coming in and expectations skyrocketing. I'm a Ghanaian and a proud one, so I know the terrain. I know the mental capacity. I've always managed to live beyond that. I've fought through that. I've had media houses gang up against me. I've had media houses gang up for me. I have individuals do the same back and forth, but what I have done to myself is to stay true because the truth will win in the end. So to come to this point, after how many years of being an independent artist, to catch the eye of the shakers and makers of artists globally, I believe that then God has a purpose for my life. And this is not, I started by saying it is not an individualistic thing. The only career that you pick that is not for you, like I said, is this one. It's this one because it's the people who get the credit. It's your country, it's Ghana. Like, when I'm on stage and I'm singing, I'm working. That's the only career where it looks like fun, but it is war. The music business is crazy. Like, we are used to comparisons instead of celebrating, individual. Music is collaboration, sports is competition. But even in sports, there are rules that you can't, but in music, there's no rule. Everybody is doing what they can to make sure that the ones that are spoken about are in the news and that. So to keep moving to this point, I'll congratulate myself as well, and I tell and I promise everybody that this cannot be done by just me. This is not a big nation situation. Big nation is family, is called. This is not any other fraternity situation. This is a Ghana situation and more also an African situation. So all we plead is that your support be, if you don't support, don't destroy. I fear who wants to destroy you than who wouldn't support you, because they'll find ways and means to. But even there, it will work because God put our feet on a solid rock. And I'm just addressing my people like in the long while. I'm not the one that is used to carrying phone and doing live every minute. Sometimes when I pick the phone, I don't want to talk, I just move away. But with an opportunity like this giving me, I want to share with you guys that we need support, and that is what we have to get. Else we can't get anywhere. We'll just be biting each other every day. The likes of Stonebwoy, Stonebwoy, Shatawale would have been global names by now. But the mentality is different. When I filmed the Irving Plaza in 2016, Abdul was here, him and I did that, 1,200 capacity. By this time we should have done some of the great things, but we do not hold on to these moments for our own people.
We are quick to find the next one to manipulate, the next artist to manipulate. When he manages to grow up above a certain level and he's gone within out of that rank, then it's either we beat or we hate him or we pull him down. I mean, we're very honest with my people because we know ourselves. We always talk and say, hey, Ghanaians here, Ghanaians here. Who is the Ghanaian and who is not? We are. We're talking about our own selves. But we're always pointing fingers to somebody we don't know. But we are the Ghanaians. So the questions are in, the questions are out. With or without UMG, we will do music in this country. We will have to succeed. We will have to progress. So how much more with people like this? We're going to only go further. And I didn't end this on a silver platter. Who says because I'm handsome? Say me, I don't say I'll be fine. It's not because I'm handsome or I'm whatever. It's solely for the music, like he says. If the music speaks, we speak. So I'm giving my all to this, and I know Ghanaians will also support this. That's the only thing I can add. And lastly, I will speak again. The price has changed.
Yes, it is price. It's not today's price.
Ziggy, you are clapping too hard for me. I don't like it. That means you won't overcharge you. The price has changed, but keep your charges the same. Let your charges stay on that level for now. Probation charges. But if you want to charge me too much, I'll use a foreigner. Anyway, but that's true. So if you call Stonebwoy when you're going to get Stonebwoy, to be honest, it is not arrogance. That is very important for me to share over here. It is not arrogance. It is now at this level, boom. Because if I live here, I have so many things to do. Like I was answering right now, maybe only my wife will feel message me. He will catch me at the right time. It's all work and work and work. So I beg, pardon me, if you know somebody around me and you want to reach out, try it. If you reach out to them, you will find a way. But the price, you make 50% increment. Because I consider, because of my e-levy charge 2 days, I have the e-levy too. But I say, maybe important to me, the only come and I said, we are more and I, you know, I'm sure you know what I mean. Yeah.
Well, a client of mine yesterday wanted to book Stonebwoy for a gig, and I said, do it yesterday, because after today, I'm very sure the price will change, and this is exactly what we're experiencing here. Well, in summary from what he said, someone once said to me that, hey, I'm advising you, Jay, the people that you meet when you're going up are the same people that are going down. I said back to the person who said we're coming down. Many years ago, I tell you what, and he passed a comment as well, Def Jam Records signed an artist with a broken jaw. But you know what I'm talking about. They turned the person inside out. On a very specific day, that artist gathered friends within Universal Music Group or Def Jam and released the single off the album College Dropout. And the single was Through the Wire. I'm talking Kanye West. Well, many years down the line, Def Jam Records has signed an artist with a broken leg. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to show you and bring to you therapy in visuals, and at this point in time, I'd like